Hello, my beautiful viewers. I've got just hearts for you today. I am truly, truly amazing. I have done my 2 days at a nursery school with my grandson Zachary. He absolutely loved the children. He loved all the new toys. And I also saw my beautiful grandson has the most graceful heart. And yes, I've been taking care during the day of him the last 7 months. And that made me so grateful for everything that God have helped me to be here in New Zealand with my grandchildren, because he was in the pit. He was the tallest to get into the pit for the balls. And then he was handing the little ones. Well, they're all little, but he is a little taller than most of the children. He's a tall boy. He handed them the balls to play outside the pit. And that was for me so beautiful. So we are going to talk about gratefulness and compassion. And I've got amazing guests that will come and share their golden moments, their wisdom and their stories with all of you. So I'm grateful for my guests and then my beautiful viewers. Oh, I didn't forget about you. Thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for all your comments to the network. We love it. We want to hear more. And please remember all my amazing guests. If you click down below in the show notes, all of my amazing guest details is in there. And you are so welcome. You are so welcome to connect with any of them. They are all magnificent. Okay, so we are ready. Are you ready for us? Did you bring your sunglasses so that you can put your sunglasses on when my amazing guest is giving you goosebumps? Here we go. Thank you to all my SLIM. The SLIM stands for Self-Love Ignites Me. Soul Angels, for all of your support. I'm currently having 17 members in the membership, so thank you. And then I want to also say thank you to my golden sponsor for this episode, is Ted McLayman. Here is his video, and then my guests will be in the house. Here we go. Come on, video. It keeps on giving me an error, so I just have to click.
Hey, are you the type of person that would never read a book about money, but you kind of know you should? And you should have read some books about money, maybe back when you were in school? Well, I've got the answer. It's my new book, Confessions of a Reformed Financial Advisor. Yep, it's mostly BS. And I wrote it for you, the person that would not read a book about money, because it's not about money, it's about behavior. And I give you 5 simple steps to immediately start making better money choices.
My guest is in the house. How incredible. And we've got a guest all the way from the Netherlands, and she's out in nature. So my beautiful Tineke, please can you introduce yourself and tell us what you are grateful for?
I am grateful that I had the courage to rent out my house. So you just said my car is my house. At the moment it is. And I just arrived here in France at Montségur. Look, there's a big castle on top of the mountain. And what's so special for the people who do energy work, and specifically energy grid work, you'll know Stargate number 12 is Montségur. And that's where I'm now at. And I was climbing up the mountain when my alarm went off, and I was like, oh no, I need to go down. I need to go for Sanet's show. So what I do, thank you. What I do is I help people to become aware of how special water is. And basically, you are water, so how special you are. But not only the water inside you, but also the water outside you. There's dimensions of water that we cannot touch, cannot see, because we cannot see above the third dimension, but it's there. And I help people to connect with those waters so that your intuition basically is the water in your body speaking to you. It's the connection of the water outside you with your higher self that sends down information. And that is what I do. It's the most overlooked thing in the spiritual world. Nobody talks about it. Not many people talk about it. Yeah.
That's incredible. So for me, when I met you the first time, I didn't also know all of this. And I'm so excited. I just told my guests, also my beautiful viewers, if you are connected or if you join the Diamond Beauties or Tanzania's, the men's group, you will get an invite not only to Ted's masterclass that they are doing for the group for free, but Tineke is doing this amazing masterclass for us on November the 18th. And it's going to be amazing. So thank you, my beautiful Tineke. And thank you for showing us where you are, how incredible you are for me, my Meerman. And I just love you. I love you. Thank you. My
Thank
beautiful Anne, can I ask you to introduce yourself? And what an honor to have met you. Gail sent you my way, and it's such an honor to meet you. And tell us, what are you grateful for? Thank you.
Thank you, Sanet, for the opportunity. I'm so grateful to be here. My name is Ann Jonas. I'm also known as the Love Messenger. My business is the Lotus Path. In all honesty, I'm grateful for the mud. I'm grateful for the mud that are the experiences in my life that have shown up to be sticky and mucky, and they have created the fodder and the nourishment for growth, because that is what the Lotus Path is. It's our life that we walk through, that we experience, that we grow through, that we blossom into. And I'm very grateful for all of the challenges that have shown up in my world, the shifts, the changes, the opportunities for me to truly shine my light.
Incredible. Ooh, goosebumps, goosebumps. My beautiful Michelle, it's such an honor to have you on the show, my beautiful one, and in our amazing community. You are truly, there's something different about you. I told you there's something different about you. So please introduce yourself and tell us, what are you grateful for?
Wow. Well, thank you. It's nice to be here. I am grateful for this opportunity to be here with you today. I'm grateful for the history of everything I've gone through that's brought me to today, which is amazing. Amazing. I'm Michelle Howe, the founder of Empath Evolution, the creator of Expansion to Joy. My biggest mission, I serve as a guide, as a visionary, but at the crux of that is to reach out to people who are empathic, who are sensitive, who really are questioning how they relate in the world, how they feel in the world, where they belong in the world. Are they honoring themselves or not honoring themselves? Are they being themselves? So I like to go deep. I like to shift. I like to activate. I like to help see people just blossom from the inside out and become as bright as what they're meant to step into. So I see it as lifting people up. Truly, that's about me.
You are a joy giver. Like I said, you are showing people that it's normal to be happy and joyful. It's normal. I love it.
It's preferable to be that way, and a lot of times people are numbing, overwhelmed. When you have a sensitivity or you're empathic, you will perceive the world a little different because you're sensing the layers that are below what's visible, below what people say, and oftentimes you might not feel like you belong. You might feel different. Why do I sense this? Why do I feel this? Is there something wrong with me? So, discovering I was empathic, which only happened at age 40, was priceless because I had all kinds of intuitive hits. I had all kinds of insight. I had all kinds of stories being said to me, and then moods that went along with it and anxiety. I'm like, I didn't know energy principles. I didn't really see that. It wasn't taught. So that's an important aspect of where we are going on an evolutionary scale. We're balancing the analytical and the intuitive, the physical and the spiritual. We're balancing all these different aspects, feminine and masculine. If you don't know how to relate to yourself and you don't know who you are, because we're always looking out, which was my nugget. We're always looking out. We need to be looking in. We need to be looking in. So, yeah.
Thank you. So, my beautiful Michael or Fritz, can you please introduce us? And I love your glasses. I love your glasses.
Thank you. Well, I have them on because I have goosebumps all the time, but I'm going to attribute it to this coffee I'm drinking. It's got me turned up to 11 often. So my name is Michael Fritzhughes, aka Fritz. I'm the founder facilitator of Podcastify Me, and what I'm grateful about is clarity. Clarity. It is incredibly empowering when you are clear on your goals, when you are clear on what you're put on earth to do. You know exactly why you're here. I struggled for years. I just kept banging my head on things business related, and I thought, this must just be part of the entrepreneurial life. If you're not banging your head, you're not businessing hard enough. And I realized, no, if I take a step back and just get massive clarity on my offer, everything falls into place. And now, I was probably pretty insufferable before, but now it's even better, right? Like I'm on fire all the time. It's amazing. So what I do is I get people booked on podcasts. I turn those bookings into business. It's a very holistic approach. The people that I talk with that are in the podcasting world, I'll ask them, hey, how many of you ever been a guest on a podcast? Like everybody raises their hands. And then I'm like, great, keep your hands raised if you've actually generated business from that. And all the hands go down. And then they get long faces. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. There's a way to do this. There's a way to go about getting it on shows and have it turn into business. And then because I have the spiritual gift of encouragement, then their faces lift, their countenance is raised, and they're like, that's the best I've felt in a long time. So ready, set, go. They love talking about it. So that's a little bit about me. That's what I'm here to do. And I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm here to do.
I love to hear that. And my beautiful Fritz, when I asked God, because for South Africa, the world opened in 2020, and I went on my first overseas Zoom for the first time in April 2020. And then I realized, but after a year on all those groups, I didn't like what I see. I didn't like there's no hearts. And then on my birthday, June 20th, 2021, I said to God, I want to create a group of women that is loving each other no matter what, and that is cheering each other up, and let the sun shine for everyone, because the sun is there for everyone. 4.5 years later, the Diamond Beauty group is still going spectacularly. And that is exactly what it is. So yes, my beautiful Fritz, if you are clear what you want, then you can refine and work with all your heart, because everything I do for the two communities, I do with so much love. So are you ready for your next questions, my beautiful one? It's going to be different questions for all of you. And then we're going to be, I'm going to ask you particularly the second round coming, particularly what are you doing to make this world a better place? And how can people connect with you? And then we will be doing our golden nugget. So if you're ready, the viewers are ready for you. So let me go to the questions. So give me just half of a second, if I can call it like that. My beautiful Tineke, I would love to ask the following question for you. Can you share a time when gratitude helped you through a difficult moment?
Oh. Yeah, there was the time when, and it took me many years to finally come to the decision to divorce. It took me really a long time. And there was one song that reminded me of who I was before I married, before I became a mom. Traveling, playing, having fun, and basically what I'm doing now again. Yeah, the kids are adults, and every time I listen to that song, and when I'm driving, I play my playlists. And this is also a Dutch singer. You know I love Dutch singers. I am grateful because the song carried me. I've been crying so much during that song. But now, seeing where I am now and listening to that song, and like 360 degrees different person, yeah, I'm grateful for the song.
Wow,
Yeah.
incredible! And can I tell you something? Your song is unique. I don't have somebody with that. I listen to all of your songs. It's part of my playlist once a month. Tineke, your song I listen to every week. It
Mm.
changed to every week since you became one of my Slim members, because there's something about that song of yours that's truly magnificent. And especially when it's that moment. I love to
Yeah.
be in the moment. So thank you so much for sharing. And that is your forever song. It's just Walking on Sunshine is my forever song. So
Yeah,
thank you.
you know, it's actually a different song that we now talk about, but the
Oh,
one you
okay.
talk about, This Is the Moment. Oh yeah, that's
Okay. So then I must find out what that song is, but we will have a coffee chat
okay.
to do that. I thought it
Yes,
was
we
that
will.
one. But I love your song. So my beautiful Anne, your question is, how can gratitude transform your relationship? Or if you're speaking to the viewers and for yourself.
Well, first of all, it transforms the relationship that you have with you, which is the most important relationship. Honestly, being in relationship with yourself is an expression of the divine, as an expression of God, is being connected in that sacred way. When you express gratitude for the life that you're living, for the experiences that you're having, for the journey that you're on, and you see that you have breath, you have this moment, you have the opportunity to continue to begin again, because everything does begin again. So gratitude for essentially being able to surrender and trust and allow. This is essentially a recipe for being in deepest connection with the most important relationship that you're ever going to have, that you ever have had. And when that relationship is aligned, all relationships follow through, because the key, the anchor, is that you are with you, and that can't be altered by anybody else's stuff. The idea of the four agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, we are the star of our own show. It's the most important part of our living to be in this relationship with the star, then the producer and the director and the choreographer. We're all of it. And so really aligning and remembering you are the greatest part of your life.
That's amazing. So my beautiful ones, exactly. I made a decision 6 years ago to live and not to die, and I changed my life totally.
Mm.
I let go of a whole body. In my bigness, I let go of a lot of weight. And that when I started with everything, my company's name is Self Love Ignites Me. It spells slim, and the Afrikaans word for slim is wisdom. And I will remember my husband said to me, Sanet, that's now almost a little bit more than almost 5 years ago. That's a stupid name for a company. Self Love Ignites Me. I said, but my beautiful one, if you don't love yourself first, you cannot love anybody else. And I love it, Anne. I love it. It's amazing, amazing. Michelle, let me just put on my glasses so that I can ask you your question. What advice? And I selected this question particularly for when we had our coffee chat, remembering our coffee chat. What advice would you give somebody struggling to find great gratitude? So sorry. I'm going to repeat my question. What advice would you give to someone struggling to find gratitude in hard times?
Mm. Well, in hard times, there's always a choice. It's hard, right? So I like humor. I even like satire at times. You just wanna you don't want to lie to yourself. You want to have that compassion for where you're at, that knowledge, that awareness. This is pretty difficult. I think speaking aloud to this and being able to provide for yourself that soft space, that hope. But everything is transient. Everything shifts. I am moving in this direction. Things are, in 3 months, things are going to be different. I'm making forward movement. I'm not staying stuck with what this is, although I will admit this is really challenging. Like, you just want to really be honest with yourself. And I think when you can put voice to your feelings and your emotions, it's not, I'm denying, I'm rejecting, I'm resisting. I am admitting this is a really tough period in my life. And I feel this or I feel that, I feel angry. Like, you have to give voice to your feelings. It doesn't mean that you sit in them all day, but you cannot ignore them and throw them in the closet, deny them. Like, I think you're coming from a place of power when you can have that conversation with yourself and not, derail, condemn, I'm so this, I'm so that, I'm so, like, you have to be aware of the conversation, of the tone of how this is happening. And also that maybe some days, sometimes you are not in the best of space and you need take a nap, go to bed, tomorrow's a new day. So it is in those hard times. I went through it. There are definite moments. There are moments when you are completely out of sorts. And I did what I did was I got angry. I got angry, and this is not long term. This is not how I'm going to feel. This is not how this is going to settle in me long term. But this is what I'm moving through. So another piece of this is sometimes we think we can go around something. We're going through a hard time. I'm just going to go around this way. It's like a bypass. My advice is to lean into it and to go through it. Become a different person. Go through it. Going around it is denial, really. And it's still there. You have to allow what things that come your way, their due merit. Honor what's there. Honor how you feel. Don't resist it. Don't fight it. Don't make yourself wrong for it. Just day by day by day, move through it, and you will get to another place.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fritz, my question to you. Are you ready?
I think so. I thought you were going to ask the same question 4 times, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready. So rock and roll.
What are your daily practice that keeps you grounded? Grounded. I'm so sorry, my
Wow.
pronunciation. Grounded in gratitude.
Right. So I open the day with devotions. So I'm reading through the Bible once a year, cover to cover, and just taking the time to stop and get grounded and focus on something before I check emails, before I get on my laptop, before I do anything work related, giving myself that time to be in the Word is huge. And I mean, that's what gets me started. Most days I also go out and I run. I'm a distance runner. I just ran a marathon a couple weekends ago, and my legs are still attached. And so I get to go out and run with my daughter, who's 11. And we just run around town. We've got a little bit of a fan club. People honk at us, like nicely, like honk, honk, not like honk, get off the road. But, they're tooting at us, and we're like, hey, we don't see who it is, but we know you're there. You like us. Just the ability to focus on one thing and know that I'll be there when we're done. I don't feel like I need to keep it retained in my brain. I can write it down on a sticky note and come back to it later. It'll still be there. But just being able to stay focused and grounded first thing in the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Wow, incredible. My beautiful viewers, I know when you start off your day with gratitude, and in my case, as well as Fritz's case, with meditation and prayers, it just must set your day. So my beautiful Michael, just want to let you know that in my back studio, it tells me that your Wi-Fi is unstable, but we heard everything, although the movement of your camera was a little bit slow, but we still heard everything. So thank you. So my beautiful viewers, we are almost halfway through this. So now it's time for my beautiful guest to show and tell. So here in New Zealand, there's an animated story of a dog. I cannot remember what the dog, but the name of the story is Bluey. And I just love it because I'm watching it with the children. And I don't know why I wanted to go through this now, tell you about Bluey, because I forget what is the name of the breed. And then now I can't remember the story. So my beautiful viewers, I'm getting older in season. Sometimes your memory just leave you, and that's okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So Michelle, I had one of those. I had one of those days yesterday. I had a full day with the little one, and we went different places. I was supposed to work from 8 o'clock last night till 10 o'clock so that I can get up 4 o'clock this morning to do our recording. I fell asleep on the bed with my clothes on. 3 o'clock this morning, I went and put my pajamas on to go and sleep for another hour to get up and do what I need to do to be here. And I was laughing at myself. It's okay, Sanet. It's okay. Everything happens because I was totally out of it. So I love your explanation. Thank you. Thank you, my beautiful guest, for all that you have shared with us. Tineke, my beautiful Meerman, please first of all, tell people how can I connect with you, and then tell us how are you serving the world around the world, and also please remember to tell us about your amazing adventure you're going to have in Bali next year.
Yes, that's a lot of questions. There's one thing I wanted to add to the question you just asked me. What I'm grateful for now is that I have the gift to see that everything is always happening for me. And even whilst I do not know that in the moment, I always know it when I look back. So I trust that it will unfold, no matter how bad it is. So whoa, that is something I wanted to add. It really helps
Oh my
having.
God.
So
Wow.
how do I serve the world? Well, basically, the first thing is talking about my adventures and my travels, my struggles, being authentic, my learnings, my insights. I always do that on Facebook. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, Tineke Rensen is my name. They're always the first to hear. I have a community of conscious water lovers. Those are people who feel an attraction to water. It's like they want to go and walk near water because that calms their mind, or they love to swim. You know, they feel that connection, but they're not aware what exactly it is. They just know that this is what is happening. And in my community, I explain all the physics, the spiritual laws, the quantum laws on what water is and how it works. So it really helps people, first of all, a lot of understanding, but second of all, by the person who I am, just doing and living my life the way I want to live my life, and nobody else determines that. And being me without all the identities I used to have as the successful businesswoman, it really is enlightening for people to see that. So what I do is I help them dare to be who they truly are. Dare to live the life they want to live in their dreams. You know, the thing that I'm doing, renting out your house, giving up all your security, which is BS. You don't need anything. You need food and a roof. But who says a roof needs to be a house? You know, we all have these made up conceptions about how we are supposed to be, how life is supposed to be, how a relationship is supposed to be. And that is how we live our lives. And I was explaining this to someone else, and I said, you know, most people think they're happy. But if I look at it, and I have the same as you, Michelle, Michelle, eh? Yeah. I also hear the layers that they don't speak, and I see the things that they don't want to express. And I see that, yeah, okay, you think you're happy, but what if there's 50% more happiness to gain by being who you truly are? How much different would your life be? And how much different would you be as a person? What would you do? What would your relationships be like? What would your health be like? What would your business be like? If you're going from happy to living an ecstatic life. And yeah, that is what I help people with. And foremost by seeing them how much of a role water plays in that. We are so unaware of the gift that water provides. It's got memory. Consciousness cannot get to us without water. It needs water as the vessel to travel through time and space. Guess why we are water? Guess why there's a water net here all around us? Guess why people are polluting the water? Because it cannot talk to us, because it cannot resonate with us anymore, because we don't need anything. Nothing. But we are being kept away from this knowledge. We are made to believe that we need someone to baptize us. We don't. We are water. We have everything in us. We don't need anything outside of us. And yeah, I can go on, but
It's incredible. So, ladies, please connect with each other as well, because all of you are, and there's a reason why God have put you on this time together so that you can meet each other.
he
Thank you,
cannot
my.
communicate. He cannot communicate with us without water. You know, that's how Genesis starts. First, there was the Word traveling over water.
Yes.
So that's the God's consciousness needs to be inside water to get to us. People just read a sentence. They don't understand what it actually means. Yeah.
You are incredible, my girl, and I love you. my beautiful Anne. The first time I saw your email, I just saw your email address, and I just smiled. It was so beautiful. And then I saw it came through that you booked a coffee chat, and I thought, oh wow, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have a coffee chat. And then we had a coffee chat, and you are truly amazing. So please tell the viewers out there, what are you gifting the world? And how are you making this world a better place? But before you do, my beautiful viewers, just remember, down below in the show notes, all my guest details is in there. So click down below, click down below. So my beautiful Anne, you are welcome to continue.
Thank you so much. And thank you for seeing me. I love what you offered me as a reflection, which of course everything is a reflection. We can only see who we be. You said to me, you're a soul light curator. That touched my heart so deeply. I'm the love messenger. I do what I do because so many people have forgotten to be in relationship with love. And that's the God love. That's what Tineke was talking about. Water, the essence of how the conduit of how we connect within our being and as part of the collective. We are not separate. It's a solo journey, but it's not meant to be done alone. And yet it is in the oneness with each other, the oneness with the earth, the oneness with God, that we truly exist in our highest vibration. And that's my passion, is to help people remember we're spiritual beings having a human experience. It's a gift. The present moment is a gift to remember self-love, to remember self-worth, to remember your value, to remember that you are here for a reason. There's a purpose in your existence. And to, as Michelle spoke into, this idea that we are moving through, not around, not underneath, not over, through, being with, allowing for, recognizing that surrendering isn't weak. Surrendering is courageous, it's brave, and it's honoring that you get to let go and see. As you let go, you see what it is that you are getting clear around. I love clarity, that idea that we are here to move through the muck, get the waters clear, be in relationship with self. I love it so much. Sacred Connection is a community I created. I just completed the 99th week, a 9-week journey, 11 rounds. I offer one-to-one connection. I do retreats all over the planet. My joy is connecting with one and with many. And I love this life so much. I'm so grateful for all the edges, all the places that I'm learning how life is serving me and how I get to be in authenticity and take aligned action.
Wow, 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 wow. And there was a reason why you and Tineke should have been here today as well. Tineke, please tell us quickly about Bali. We forgot to talk about Bali.
Yes. Oh, thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. In March 2026, I am hosting a retreat in Bali where most people, you probably know that Bali is a very energetic place, not only because of the religion and the people that live there, but also because of the ley lines that go underneath the island. And actually, Montsegur here is one of the places that help feed those ley lines, not just in Bali, but everywhere in the world. We go underneath waterfalls. We go and swim in the ocean. Did you know that the fluid ocean is pretty similar as your blood?
Wow.
Did you know that that is the reason why we feel so good when we are in the ocean? So it's connection. So once you know, then you can start to connect. And once you can start to talk to people and do the rituals that I teach you, you are inviting the consciousness straight away from source. Whether you say it's God, whether it's the universe, it's the easiest way to connect. So we have a private pool near our villa. We do water healing meditations every morning in the pool. And then we have a private chef who cooks meals according to your Ayurvedic food type. And there are various types, so that your digestion system will not interfere at all during these. It actually supports the energetic work that we do. It's for 7 people maximum. It's a small, intimate group.
Wow, it's going to be amazing. So we will also make sure to bring that into the Diamond Beauties as well. So thank you, my beautiful Tineke. So Michelle, I don't know why I want to say Michelle, but just please excuse me. I just wanted to say it. I'm going to do it. Michelle, it's your turn, please. Tell
Oh my
us
God.
your magic, my girl.
You're hysterical. I love it. I love it. Wait, your question was, what am I gifting the world? How am I making the world a better place? The gift is to me to be able to be in this position, to share in this time, and to channel what needs to come into the world. Like, it's the world. Yes, I'm impacting the world, but I'm impacted by, like, we have a role. We get downloads, we get information, we have roles. There's things that we're here to do. And I'm here to bring a voice to empathy, sensitivity, balance between intuition and logic. I'm here to uplift just by my vibration, to activate other people's energy fields, because this is how we impact one another within a group. And yes, energy, the five elements, right? Water is one of them. Water is a big one, right? It's about allowing this vessel to breathe, to be. We're programmed. How are we going to, thank God I came in pretty good with a personality, a little stubborn, a little bit of gnarliness here and there, but overall pretty good, right? But it's learning how to thrive in this world and to be true to who you are and to be love. And once you start to feel, so feeling, the art of feeling is something that human beings must take notice of, because it's what we do naturally, even though we try to logic our way through it. We are feeling every step of the way. And how do we manage those feelings or interpret them without getting lost in what some of these mucky feelings could be along the way? So I'm giving a voice to activate people. I'm giving a voice to bring a little bit more balance to the thinking and the feeling. The thinking and the feeling. Who are you being? Who are you becoming? It's a whole evolution. It's not static. We're shifting every single day. So what do I do? How do I do it? Whatever I do needs to be magnified, like a lot more than what I'm doing at this moment. But I have a big plan. So sometimes I get lost in those details, completely lost in those details. So I have an expansion to joy program, which I have the book all outlined of the program. Basically, we're shifting your whole mental, emotional, physical, spiritual wiring. We go deep into all kinds of things, and it's a small scale at this point, 8 to 12, but I like to keep them small so people can really get in and really shift. And it's gone for 3 months, but I really want to bring it to 6 months, because I think that extra cushion of time. And then after that, it doesn't ever really end. It's just a huge uplift from that point. I do private work with people, and I'm looking at the business world to do a little consulting to bring some of the empathy, energy aspects of what we have into the business world with the leaders. Because I think logic is just not going to cut it. I'm sorry. Like, everyone is on a journey to self. If you can't freaking look at yourself and you think you got everything figured out, I can guarantee you that's all ego. It is not who you are. So yeah, that's what I do. That's who I am. I am creating communities. God knows how I'm going to do that. But I put it out there and said, you better send me somebody that's good at doing these things, because I can't be everywhere doing everything. But I love what all the other ladies are doing. We're all like in a similar path.
I love it, Michelle. And you know, when God gave me this download for the magazine, we have a beautiful magazine. We had done 23 issues, Diamond Moment magazine. When I had to do my own story in June, my birth month, He gave me that beautiful vision of you are a gatherer of soul family. And
Mhm.
yes, my beautiful one, stick with me. We are going places. But thank you so much, all of you, my beautiful ladies, for being part of the Diamond. I'll almost give you the magazine's name. You can hear it's all about diamonds, Diamond Beauties Forever Group. There is a lot of ladies on there that is just viewing you, looking at your inspiration, Tineke. The ladies love your postings that you are doing. They just love it.
I
So
noticed.
they,
Yeah, a few
they
reached
love
out to
it.
me today. Yes.
I wanted to say, my beautiful ones, there is just a few of us that is inspiring people, but there's a lot of followers, and that's all good. So I just wanted to say thank you, ladies, for being part of my amazing dream that God gave me, Diamond Beauties. And when I asked after my prayer, please, I asked Alexa to play the next song, and she played, well, I don't know, it played Diamonds Are Forever from 007. The name became Diamond Beauties Forever. And I truly believe that we are making a difference in this world. So, ladies, are you ready for Papa? Thank you, my beautiful Tanika. Oh, I love you, my girl. Are you ready for your golden nugget? Thank you, Anne. So I'm going to start with you, my beautiful Tanika. What is your golden nugget?
Be free.
Oh, are you ready for paparazzi? Wow, incredible. Oh, I think this was the biggest this was the golden nugget that gave me the, I don't know, goosebumps. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna do this. Give me 1 second. I need to take a photo. I need to take a photo. Just hold on. Just hold on. I've got 7 pairs here. If I could put all 7 on, I would have. One pair is my grandson's. It's Elvis Presley. When you not you are Elvis costume on, you wear your Elvis glasses. So my grandson Zayden said, "Omi, remember he's 5 years old. You can borrow this, but you must keep here with the suit, so you cannot take this to South Africa." I could have put all my glasses on. Thank you, Tanika. That's incredible. My beautiful Anne, what is your golden nugget?
Well, I love what you said, Tanika, and I'm going to jump off of that because what I love to say, because I love playing with words, when you are here now, you have one, and you are one with everything, and you own it.
Oh, are you ready for paparazzi?
I'm ready. Yes.
Here we go. Oh, wow. Can I tell you, Anne, you are my lucky charm. You know why? Because I took a screenshot and the flash, I could get the flash. I normally can't get the flash. So I thought, Michelle, let's see if I can also screenshot you with a flash. What is your golden nugget?
Well, I'm going to revert to something that's very old. My high school yearbook I wrote. I said, keep a smile on your face and a rainbow in your heart.
Oh.
Wow. Are you ready for paparazzi?
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
funny.
no flash, no flash, no flash. It happens not as often to get the flash. So, my beautiful Anne, you were my lucky charm this time.
Aw.
Are any of you going to ask me a question?
What
What's
is
your
your
golden
golden
nugget?
nugget?
Oh, thank you, my beautiful ladies, for asking. My golden nugget is if your why is big enough, you can do anything. You can do everything. And I am ready for paparazzi.
Yay!
Wow, wow. This show was incredible. My beautiful viewers, do you feel you can smile for the whole day just by being with us? So thank you, my beautiful ladies, and Fritz for being here. I saw his internet showed is now it's a problem, and then he just went out studio. And I know he tried to come in because he came in and then the internet dropped. So thank you, my beautiful Fritz, or as I know you, Michael, for being here and with your beautiful sunglasses. My beautiful Tineke, I know it's getting dark there, so thank you, Michael. And thank you, my beautiful Michelle. Thank you, my beautiful viewers. Thank you. Are you ready to have a dance with us? Of course, yes. They said, of course, yes, my beautiful ladies. Are you ready to have a dance with the viewers?
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Go, Michelle. Go, Anne. Go, Tineke. Go, my beautiful viewers.
Sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and come.
Bye-bye,